So let's get started with today's makeup look. We're going to first start off with this Maybelline Express brow pencil. This is what I'm going to be using to fill in my brows. I'm just kind of giving you an example of what the pencil look like, the fine tip that it has. And then we're going to start applying it to the brow area. I'm going to use the spoolie end to brush up the hairs to make sure they're in place how I want them to be. And once I do that, we're going to start to go into the area that needs the most attention. And for me, my brow area is the tail end of my brows. I have pretty thick brows, so I like to fill in the tail area to continue on with the thickness that I desire. I'm using light hair-like strokes. I'm not pressing too hard, but I am pressing a little hard so that the brow pencil does apply to the hair area. Then we're going to repeat the same steps on the other eye. And again, we're going to start in that tail area, filling those sparse areas that needs the attention. And then we'll go on and continue to step back and look to see if there's any areas that needs any additional attention. I was actually on the phone, so you're going to kind of see a lot of faces in this video, but that's why you see me making all the different looks. Once you have looked back into the mirror and seen what needs to be done, we're going to move on to the next step, which is brow gel. Brow gel is a product just like hair gel. It'll keep your hairs in place. This is just a product that is made for your brows, and it's going to keep that brow pencil as well as your brow hair in place so that you can have a seamless look to your brows. And if it doesn't fill it out, don't worry about it. We'll clean that up or come back with the pencil later if we need be. So you're going to repeat the same steps on the other eye where you brush the brow gel through those areas until you're fully satisfied. Once you have done this, what I like to do with the brow gel is I like to take the end of the brow top and press that up against the brow hairs in my skin, which is what I'm showing you here. And this is only going to distribute that brow gel throughout the brow and give you a very sleek look, more of a sleek look pretty much. And it helps to adhere the product to the hairs along with the brush. So as you can see, that's what we're doing here. They're a little waxy looking right now, but we'll fix that later. But next we're going to go into the concealer to clean up around the brow to give it a more polished and clean look. So I'm showing you that I'm taking a brush, a little angle brush, taking what's on the tip of that concealer, and I'm going to place it right underneath the brow. And I'm going to outline that brow from the bottom, from the front to the back, and place the concealer down so that it gives me a clean, polished look. So like if you still have a little brow hairs under there and you're in between maintenance, this will help to camouflage some of those little loose hairs as well as give you a crisp and cleaner look to the brow. And if you felt like your tail wasn't as clean or crisp as you wanted, like how I did, then you would use this concealer to give you that finished look. Again, I sped it up a little bit just so you didn't have to sit here through the whole time. Sorry guys. To see what the brow looks like once it's all cleaned up. Once we have finished applying the concealer in all the places, you want to blend it out from top to the bottom. Look in the mirror, make sure it's up to your satisfaction. And then we're going to move on to the other eye. I'm going to place that concealer that I placed on the back of my hand. Start at the bottom from the front to the back. I came in a little close to kind of give you a different angle. As you can see, it just kind of clears it up, give you a cleaner look to your brow area. The closer the color is of your concealer to your skin, the more natural it'll look, the less highlighting it'll look. If you don't use any foundation, just a tip. If you happen to go a little thinner than you want to, as I did here, you can just come back with your powder or your pencil to make that, back to the width that you would like. So now I'm taking a flat brush and I'm just kind of cleaning the edges of that concealer off with on both brows to continue to give it a finished look and remove any of the excess of the concealer off of the brow area from the top and the bottom. And I'm going to continue to do this, look in the mirror and do this for both brows until I'm completely satisfied, and then we will move on to the next step. How's you guys enjoying the video? If you made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a little heart emoji down at the bottom, a purple heart, since we're doing a purple look today. So let's move on to the next step. I'm going to use a finishing powder. This is translucent. It is by Physicians Formula, as you can see. It's a product that came from TJ Maxx. If you want more details, check out the monthly makeup tray where I talk about it. I'm putting it on this fluffy brush and I'm applying that translucent powder on the bottom and the top as well as on the brow to reduce some of the shine from the brow gel. And I'm going to repeat that on both brows until I'm completely satisfied. I also took and sped it up here so you didn't have to sit here and watch me blend for days to make sure that it's up to my satisfaction. Once you have completed that, we will move on to the next step, which is your eyeshadow primer. In this case, we're using the Ulta brand eyeshadow primer. I will place it on my eye with my finger. You can use the actual tip, or you can use your finger or a brush. Here we're going to do both. And I'm just placing it, making sure I don't leave any of those marks on the eyelid. You want to have a nice, clean, flat color surface of the primer, because if you don't, then it will show, and that's not cute. Okay, so once we have done that, we're going to blend it out some more with our fingers to make sure it's completely blended out. And then I'm going to turn and go in with a clean brush and just make sure that it's completely blended out. Now we're going to take our purple eyeshadow, same brush, flat shader brush, and then we're going to begin to place this onto the eyelid area. And I'm just swiping and patting as I place that color on my lid, and then you will go back into the same color and reapply until you get your desired effect of the purple shade. And you're going to continue this technique until you're completely satisfied, and then we're going to move on to the next eye, and you will see the same steps repeated on that eye. As you see, I am blending and patting and swiping. Now we're on to the next eye with the same color, repeating the same process where we pat, smooth out the purple shade from the top of the lid, front lid at the bottom, to the bottom of the front lid. You're going to continue this step and repeat till you get to your satisfied desire. Next, we're going to take the Morphe palette and we're going to take this black shade on a fluffy brush just on the outer edge of that purple to give it a little smoke, and we're just making little small circles, and we're just going to keep going until we make like a small V on the end until you're satisfied with this. You want to be careful with that black because it can become overpowering and get out of hand. So start light with a little bit of black and just continue to build it up. And as you see, I move from the back all the way to the front. We're repeating the same thing on the other eye. Pat that color on the outer V of your lid, and then we're just going to start to blend it in small circles. Once we've done that, we're going to continue to blend it in to the crease from the back to the front till we're completely satisfied. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth to each eye, look in the mirror to make sure that I'm satisfied with the placement. If I need to add more of the black shade, or if I need to add more of the purple shade, then you will do that at this time. And so we're just going to continue that task until we're complete. Now I'm taking my shifter that removes the excess color off of the brush so you can use it multiple times. We just blended those two brown shades together, and we're starting from the inside to the out on the top of the purple in your crease. Not on the purple, but in the lid, the crease area. You're going to continue to blend that out until you get to a place that you like, where it looks like your skin and you don't just see three colors on your lid. This is what's going to cause that dimension to happen on your eyeshadow look, so it doesn't look like you just have three shades on your lid. So we're just blending those purple and black together to make sure that they blend pretty well. And I'm taking this eyeliner, this black eyeliner here. I'm going to place it on the outer edge. Then we're going to bring it to the inside. And we're just making a light eyeshadow line on the lid. Take your time. No rush. If you feel that you need to add more, then you look in the mirror and you continue the same process. Here I switch to the other eye and we are putting this eyeliner on that lid. Next we're going to go into foundation. We have the two, again these are from the makeup tray. If you want to know the shades, make sure you go check out that video. I'm using my finger because I just want to make it really quick, nothing too major, just placing it in the areas that I wanted to place the foundation. Then I'm blending it out with my fingers, as you can see here. And we're going to continue to blend that out. And just continue to use your hands, or you can use your brush if you don't want to use your hands. Again, this is just what I did because it was quick, it was fast, and it was easy. As you can see that color right there, but as you will see in the next area, I'm going to use my makeup brush. And I'm going to blend those areas out with the brush so that it softens it up and it blends in with the rest of your face, so you don't walk around looking like you have a mask on. Then I took the lighter shade of the two foundations and I'm going to place that right underneath my eye to use as a concealer instead of using a concealer. So I'm using the lighter foundation under the eye area, and then I'm blending all of those together again with the brush just to make sure everything blends in seamlessly and that we don't have any lines of demarcation of the foundation from your original skin if your color is being built up in the foundation. Next, I took a cream bronzer, did this in my cheek area just to kind of define those cheeks of mine, and we're just gonna place it right there between the ear and your cheek. You want to blend upward. Then we took the NYX powder bronzer and repeated in the same sections with the same brush. Again, you can use different brushes. This is just the brushes that I had at the moment that was in front of me, and I'm just placing that on the points in my face that I want to add contour and definition. Now I'm taking some of the black eyeliner on the brush and I'm placing it underneath my lid as an eyeliner for the bottom lower lid. If you mess up or get a little bit extra, just use your finger, wipe it, or a Q-tip. It'll all do the same. Take your time and you'll have less to clean up in those areas. Then we just tighten up the hair, you know. Then we're going to take our setting spray, place this all over our face until we get it all covered so that it can set the foundation and everything and give you less of a matte look and more of a finished look to your foundation and your powder products. And we're going to just let that dry down. And now we're going to move into the lips. We're using Trendsetter lip liner by Morphe, and I'm just going to outline the top and the bottom of my lips. As you can see, I'm just tracing the outlines of my lips at the top. Just create it if you don't have it, or just follow the natural lines of your lips. Okay, keep going until you've completed to your satisfaction. Blur your lips, just kind of press them together to kind of blend it a little. And I just took the Summer Fridays lip balm, no color really, it's just like a light brown color. And then I took this primer mascara by Morphe and I'm placing this on my lashes. And then I took took a regular mascara and placed that on my lashes after the primer mascara. So here's the primer mascara and then here's the regular mascara. The primer mascara just kind of adds fiber to the lashes to give them a little fluff. This is the finished look, and thanks for watching. Until next time, See you and be blessed.
JP.
Bye.